Hey guys, how's it going today? Tekeii with another video on where you should be grinding in Valencia, which comes out tomorrow in a couple of hours actually, 8th of May on Xbox, EU and NA. So here's a little clip from the trailer from which they released back on PC a while ago. You can see all the area, how the areas pan out. You got Gahas, Fogans, Bandits, the run to Crescents. It's literally double of the space we currently have now in game. Yes, the majority of it is just desert with no content at all, but there are some amazing grind spots spread around the actual area. It's absolutely fantastic, and each of these grind spots is a very legitimate place where you can go and grind, and it's all worth it. Every single grind spot is a good grind spot. In this video, I'll just be telling you where you should be going, what you should be focusing on, what kind of drops happen where, what accessories you got in places, what black magic crystals you get in other places, what's best for XP and what's best for just money. So as we go through the video, I'll discuss that a little bit further. But right now, as you can see, there are going to be added in guild elephants, camels, and baby elephants. Hopefully, we should get that tomorrow. It's not being confirmed. The guild elephants are fantastic for node wars. The camels are fantastic for traveling in the desert. So make sure you get some tier 5s stacked up, because you can trade in tier 5s for those camels. So if you see some on the marketplace, try and buy them tonight because they're going to be very difficult to buy tomorrow. There is a new boss scroll which is added tomorrow. It's called the Ancient Puterum scroll, and it does drop crescent rings there. So it's up to you. If you've got all your boss gear now and you want to start working on your accessories, then the Puterum scroll is a viable option. Anyway, so here we are. Credit to Tekeii for the image from way back PC, very long time ago. He's the guy that made this. It's just a paint job technically, but it'll do for what the content of the video is. So on the very left hand side of the map, you can see the small green circle and the basilisk belt. It looks a little bit like a snake. Now those guys are going to be really tanky. You're going to need a lot of AP to grind there. That belt is the best in slot for a very long time until we get the Camisile belts. Even then, the AP is pretty much the same, and there's still a very good belt, and it is end game belt. So you are going to want to grind there. You are going to want to try and get those belts. From PC, it does average. They are worth around 70 to 80 million on PC. But when obviously we have the events, they drop down a lot. So I'm not sure how the price is going to be on Xbox, but I do imagine it to be extremely high because of the lack of people that's going to be grinding there. In every single one of these grind spots, they will be dropping the scrolls written in ancient language. They are the better version of the relic scrolls and the forbidden book scrolls. So you're going to want to keep them, but they will also be selling for a lot more money. So it depends. If you're like me, you're just going to be fishing all night, and then I'm going to be selling the scrolls. So it depends how you want to do it. If you like grinding more instead of fishing, then they're definitely worth doing. You will get more memory fragments on average, so they are the best options for that. And before we move on from basilisk belts, they do enhance by 3 AP every enhance you get, so definitely worth getting, and definitely end game gear. If you do want to do it for just money, it is a viable option also. It just depends on your RNG luck. Next up, moving just to the right of that, you can see the blue ring on the map. That's called the Tekeii ring. It's a very good grind spot for XP, very good grind spot for XP. So if you can kill them fast enough and efficiently enough, there are 2 main spots. I can't really show you on this map. I will do another video later on when I'm grinding these spots to explain it to you and where the best spots are. But for now, I'm doing what I can with what I've got. So the Tekeii rings, they are 5 DP ring. They're relatively cheap on PC. When I quit playing, they're around 4 or 5 million per ring. But they are 5 DP, and they increase by 3 DP every enhancement. So Tekeii is an all-round nice place to grind. It gives you XP, it gives you money, and it gives you a nice accessory. Again, the scrolls also drop there, so it's very worthwhile, and it's definitely a spot you should be considered grinding tomorrow. Moving on from that, just below the ring, you can see another belt. It's called the Centaur's belt. Now these guys are just as tanky as the Basilisk, if not tankier. The belt will be a little bit cheaper. On PC, when I was playing, the belt was selling for around 15 mil, similar to what the ancient weapon cores are at the moment on Xbox. It is an evasion belt, so it is more based along DP builds and evasion builds. It is a very good belt, and people do use it on PC to this day. If you are running an evasion build, then this belt is the end game gear for you guys. Again, that belt does go up 3 DP with every enhancement you make. And also the evasion stats go up, so it is a very good belt. Right below that, we have got the Bashims. Now the Bashim is a huge grinding area for Valencia. It is mainly focused on XP. The money here is not great, and I should tell you that now. But the XP there is probably the best in Valencia. There, if you just wanted to grind that level, as fast as possible, then definitely the Bastions will be the place to go. They still do drop the scrolls return ancient language, so if you are lucky, then you can do okay there. You can have a good grinding session. But if you want that fast level, if you're leveling an alt, or if you just need to catch up to the guild requirements, then that place is the place to go. Right, still heading east from there, just above the Centaur belts and to the right of the Cadra ring, you see the other XP circled in green, also labelled Naga. Nagas are a fantastic all-round spot for Valencia. They drop the ancient scrolls, they drop the trash loot, there's so much density in the mob so you can level your skill points very highly, but you should know that this is in the desert area, and in the desert area you're going to need one of the free buffs, which you can see in the middle of the map, purified water or the anti-tea. The purified water is for the day because it's really hot, obviously, so you're going to need water. And throughout the night it gets cold, so you're going to need tea. You are going to have to get set up a worker to buy this tea. It's called Star Ansi Node, and it's just outside of Shaka 2. We'll talk on that next, but right now, speaking about Nagas, they are one of the 2 best places you can grind in Valencia for all rounds, XP, money, and accessories, because they also drop Syrup's necklace. So right now in Naga, you can drop black magic crystals, you drop the trash loot, you drop the Syrup's necklace, which is like mini ogre. A try Syrup's necklace is 20 AP. It used to sell for around 25 mil to 20 mil on PC. I imagine it again being a lot more on Xbox because it's a more sought after necklace. So it's a yellow necklace and it's a very good one, and of course they can also drop in duos. Nagas is very good because it has high density, but it will be a very, very populated area. I should warn you now. It is right next to Sangrein Bazaar, so you can repair, restock, and it's just easy, and that's why it's so good, because of how close it is. It is a desert area like I just mentioned, so if you are going to go there, you do need to prepare with the water and the tea, but if you ever get short of something, you can just pop around back to the safe zone for like 2 minutes, it's fine. So heading a little bit northeast this time to Bandits, where you can see there, again, green, surrounded by XP, and well, first of all, we'll talk about the Shaka 2. So Shaka 2 is another safe zone. It is a city up there. It is a very nice town. You can fish there overnight, so you can set up there for the long haul. But you do need to invest in this town as soon as possible with the node, the Star Ansi node. I believe it's just to the south of Shaka 2. You might want to check that as soon as you get on. But it is a fantastic area, the Bandits area is. So my recommendation to you, as soon as you get to Valencia, get this node, go straight up to Shaka 2, get this node, and start harvesting these Star Ansies, because you're going to need the tea from the nighttime grinds. If you guys need any more explanations about that, just ask Blown. I'm happy to help you in the comments. I'm trying to move on because the video is getting a little bit longer than I expected, but just to the north of Shaka 2, you got Bandits. Bandits is the source into Valencia. It is a very good all-round grinding area. It's going to be overpopulated because it's close proximity to the town. It's a very good grind area, it's very good money, very good XP. It's just a nice all-round grind spot. Definitely a place to look out for if you're unsure where you're on the fence or where you should go. If you can grind it efficiently, go to Bandits, it'll be very good. Unfortunately, no accessory drops here, so it's just trash loot again, like Sorson's. So you're just gonna be prepared for that. So it's just consistent money as opposed to nice bursts of money every time you manage to get a drop. Right, it doesn't say this on this, but just a life skill tip. Just to the east of Naga, you can see like a rocky snake. That is some mountains. Just past that, you've got a little area for rocks, and that is one of the best places for life skills in the game for gathering. You go there with a pickaxe, couple pickaxes, and you can farm rocks like you can farm sheep. It's a very, very good place to go grind. Life skills, so definitely worth looking out for. Keep it in. I think it's called something grave, I don't remember exactly, but definitely the place to look out for. You can just see there's a little bundle of rocks just right of Naga and above Mygar Sands, and to the left of the purified water logo. When we do eventually get Nura, you can see the red N surrounded by a black circle. That's the AP boss offhand. We don't have that yet, so it's going to take a while to get it. But speaking of bosses, Kutum spawns just to the left of Naga's, where you can see the XP surrounding next to Naga. It does spawn in a cave under there, so that's where you're going to have to go for Kutum. Right, moving on with the grind spots. To the south, right at the south, you can see a little ring. That is the Crescent Ring. Way up in the mountains, you'll find the Crescent monsters. They are very good, and again, this ring is the best ring in game still now on PC. It's a 3p enhancement on success rate. Every single time it increases. It's a very good grind spot. It's not really good for XP, but it's still very good for money. The trash loops there is very good, and of course if you get a ring, then you're laughing, you've had a good day. If you can get a dual crescent ring, even better. That's equal to a Trimos, and it's what you want. That is the end game ring, and that is what you should be focusing towards. So that and the Basilisk belt, those are your priorities here, where you should be grinding as much as you possibly can if you want that best gear right now. Again, they're very tanky and they have a lot of knockdown, so you're going to need some DP, you're going to need a lot of AP, and you're going to have to use your super arms very efficiently if you want to grind there. So just be careful when you go there, but it's definitely worth checking out. Again, it is in the desert, so you're going to need purified water, and you're going to need NCT at night. Right, moving on from the Crescent Rings, to the right of there you have TTM Valley. Tekeii Valley, call it whatever you want, it's the Fogans area. It is an amazing grind spot. It is equal to Naga's. It is a little bit less effective because you're away from the safe zone, but if you can prepare for a long grind, take a lot of pots on your camel, have your armor fully repaired, full durability, then Fogans is one of the best grind spots in the game. It has amazing XP, it has amazing trash loot. You also drop the Seraph's necklaces, and you also drop a lot of the scrolls. Definitely a node you should invest in, and definitely a place you should consider going as soon as Valencia launches tomorrow. I imagine it's going to be extremely popular, so you guys will probably have a busy time, but if you can get a grind spot there, then you are laughing. It is one of the best places in the game to grind still on PC today. All the way to the north from TTM Valley, you can see Valencia, so that is the new Valencia city. You are going to want to go over there and check it all out, getting all the nodes surrounded it, and then of course to the right of that you got Valencia Castle, and even furthest that you've got Ancado Harbour, but it's not actually on this picture. To the north you can see a little red circle with Ancient Explorers compass above it. That is the lava cave. You are not probably going to be able to go there until you get awakenings. They are extremely tanky, and honestly they're not really worth it at the moment, so you're going to want to probably stay clear of that, but if you want to go check it out, feel free to do so. It isn't marked on this map, but it probably should be. I'm not sure if we're going to get it tomorrow, but right at the bottom right is the desert. To the east of TTM Valley, to the northeast I should say, there is the Tekeii jail. That is one of the amazing grind spots. That is where a lot of people grind it to 61 to 62 on PC. It does drop Sicil necklaces there, which is a evasion necklace, but it also gives quite good AP. That also drops in the lava cave, by the way, but those will sell for around 25-30 million, pretty similar to the Seraph's necklaces. Again, Tekeii is a very tanky place, and you are going to need the high AP to grind that effectively, so it's your guys' choice. That's all the grind spots. I pretty much covered everything off there. It's all really down to you guys. Every spot is a viable spot to go. It totally depends on what you're going to do. My opinion, I'm either going to go to Fogans or I'm going to go to Bandits. Most likely I'm going to set up in Bandits because I fish 18 hours a day and I try next to it like a little lake, so I'm probably going to be set up in Bandits most likely. But yeah, let me know where you guys are going to grind in the comments below. I'm quite eager to see where everyone's going to head out to. I'm sure everyone's going to try their own spaces and see where they're comfortable with, but you're going to need the AP, you're going to need the accuracy. Good luck, don't lose too many crystals, and just make sure you prepare for it. One thing I haven't really mentioned in the video is that, of course, if you do kill somebody in the desert, you get a prison murder buff. If someone then comes and kills you with that, then you go to prison, and you have to stay in there 30 minutes before the prison warden releases you. You can escape. Escaping is a horrible thing, but you can escape. You just have to keep jumping around and find the exit. There is some guys on YouTube I do recommend checking out if you do want to be a bandit. There is a town which you can be a bandit right to the east of Valencia. Again, it's not marked on this map, but it's right east of Valencia, and it is a bandit safe zone. You can just sit there. It does have a storage, it does have a repair, so it is a good place to go if you want to be a bandit. I do believe I've covered everything in this video, but if you have any more questions, I'm more than happy to help, guys. I do try to answer every comment. And one more pro tip for you guys, if you made it this far in the video, then you deserve to know, I would definitely focus on doing the Valencia storyline first. It is very good. You do get free fail stacks. You do get an ancient crystal at the end of it, which is a better black spirit crystal. So definitely keep a lookout for that. And you get more CP, obviously. So it does take a long time, but it is definitely worth doing. You guys should do it. Right, that's the end of the video for today, guys. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I need those subscribes. And if you don't already, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tekeii. Thank you, guys. It's been a lot of fun.